Hey, it's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
Kane Brown, Famous Friends, number one for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. Rick and Patty with you. Good morning, 610. As you jump into your Friday, it's Military Spouse Appreciation Day, National Small Business Day, National Shrimp Day, Clean Up Your Room Day, National Liver and Onions Day, and pass on that, and Trust Your Intuition Day. And I do believe
that's every day.
I do believe there's intuition. I really do. Also, we're going to be out and about. Rick's super excited. Tomorrow, going to be there. Tri-Cities Cancer Crushing. It's the walkathon, runathon, 5K, 10K.
That's right.
It'll be a good time.
So, and if you're not, keep in mind that George Washington Way, G-Way, is going to be shut down between 6 and noon.
That's right.
Between Jadwin and Van Giesen.
It was funny last year because it didn't matter. People still drove through.
I know.
We were like, road's blocked up. They just come on through. We're like, oh, geez. Anyway, it's going to be such a great time. And even if you're not running, even if you're not walking,
come on by.
Yeah, come on by, say hi. We'll be out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get your day started. We're going to work on some Facebook fun, other people's problems, and Hermiston Raceway. We'll have tickets for Hermiston Raceway. The folks from the Hermiston Raceway are going to come in and talk about their big race this weekend, too. So,
love it.
We got a lot to get to. Happy Friday to you. Let's get going. 102.7 KORD with Rick and Patty.
The KORD Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Get ready, Tri-Cities. Pet Overpopulation Prevention's annual Pooch and Pal event is back and better than ever. Mark your calendars for June 15th at Columbia Point Park. Lace up your sneakers and leash up your furry friends for a fun-filled 5K walk or run. Early registration is happening now. Sign up today and snag yourself a cool t-shirt, swag bag, and exclusive access to the post-fun run party. But wait, there's more. POP is also seeking vendors and sponsors to join in the excitement. Visit poptricities.com. That's POPP, tricities.com to register, sign up, and get involved. Sun's out, tongues out, folks. Let's make this year's Pooch and Pal the best one yet. See you there. Barry Underwood and Church Bells, number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD. Rick and Patty with you. Good morning. 622 right now, 51 degrees. Sunshine going to be a warm 185 for today. And then tomorrow near 90.
Wasn't yesterday perfect?
It was a nice afternoon, absolutely. And I got to run a little irrigation and getting the grass green. And my neighbor's going to be doing a yard sale tomorrow. I saw that they had gotten out there setting up all their stuff. And they'll have a big yard sale tomorrow. And again, maybe they're doing it today. Sorry, I said tomorrow, but I mean, I saw them put it up last night.
It's probably today and tomorrow.
Right, today and tomorrow, absolutely. So gonna be nice weather. We're gonna be out and about tomorrow, right there at Howard Amon Park for Tri-Cities Cancer Center. Looking forward to that as well. Facebook fun to get your day started. Here you go. What's your favorite sport to watch? Haven't asked this one before.
Football for me.
Gotta go football for me, too. I'm with you on that one. As a little kid, love football, still do love football. I got a buddy who's a huge baseball fan. He's not loving the Mariners right now. It's his love and he likes football. Number one, he's a big sports junkie.
Okay.
And he likes all sports, but for some reason baseball is his number one. And the Mariners is his kryptonite. He loves the Mariners. He loves them. So when they're doing great, he feels great, and then he is literally. I see his Facebook feed, literally depressed when they're when they're dead last in the league. He's frustrated. He is such a big fan that I just saw his trident. Because the Mariners that's their logo, the trident. I see he got a trident for his man cave.
Oh, that's cool.
So he had posted yesterday a picture of his trident. I was like, okay, all right, man. He's a diehard Mariners fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, with the trident. So, what's your favorite sport to watch? Do you ever watch golf? Any of those?
Gosh, no.
Really? It's fun to watch those occasionally.
No. Yes, I remember, like on Sunday afternoons, 4:00 in the afternoon, golf. There's Jack Nicklaus. What?
I think on occasion, bowling, pool is always fun to watch. Bowling, pool, golf can be fun to watch. There's always a bunch of them. Sherry says hockey, and Jill says hockey, and Carol says wrestling. Interesting, Carol, that you put wrestling up there. Interesting.
I like watching all that stuff live. I don't like watching really any sport on TV. I can handle football.
Really?
Yeah.
But the other ones you just could.
No.
Oh, I can watch a lot of them. Absolutely.
I'm not. Nope.
My granddad was awesome when it comes to wrestling because he and I get in these little arguments. He goes, "It's real. It's real." I'm like, Grandpa, Grandpa. It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Some WWF or WWE. All that. Half the fun is all them, talking smack to each other.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, that's athletic. What they do is absolutely amazing. But to sit there and think that it's not scripted, well, I'm sorry, my grandpa on his deathbed, it's real. It's real. I'm like, Grandpa, it's not real. It's not real. It's entertainment. It's fun. It's a soap opera. It's a soap opera. You're following the storyline. He goes, nope, it's real. So anyway, then he died. But so there you go. Let's have some fun. What's your favorite sport to watch? We're gonna take some calls and of course get some comments going. I'm kidding. I love my grandpa.
I know.
Love my grandpa. Favorite sport to watch? That's your Facebook fun. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Right now, 55 degrees already. Going to dive right into the Nashville news. What's going on there, Patty?
All right, Post Malone, officially in his country music era, the cross-genre star from Texas, they say is dropping a collaboration with Morgan Wallen. The song is called I Had Some Help, and it officially debuts today. And it's also rumored that Post Malone is working on a full country album. Interesting. Lainey Wilson's highly anticipated album is due out this summer. Whirlwind is dropping globally. The date is set for August 23rd. Lainey recently called the project the most cathartic and personal piece of art she's ever made. A signed black and white vinyl is also available to fan club members for pre-order. Also, folks can get their hands on tickets for Luke Bryan's farm tour this morning. The 15th annual charity event will be making stops in farming towns all across the nation, kicking off September 21st in Marshville, North Carolina, including stops in Kentucky, Ohio, as well Pennsylvania. Special guests include Connor Smith and Tucker Wetmore. Finally, what are the best qualities in your mom? Tyler Hubbard is talking about the best qualities of his mom and also his wife.
I'd say my own mom I respect and really appreciate how she knows what she believes and she stands for it, and she's, she has her boundaries and she knows what she believes. And I just respect that. I think that's really cool. And I've always looked up to her for that. And as far as my wife, being a mother, is incredible to watch her be a mom. I would say the first thing that comes to mind is patience. I think she's a really patient person. And with 3 little kids, patience is really a virtue. And it's definitely a virtue that I don't have a lot of. And so I respect and admire it even more in her. But yeah, I'd say patience is one of her greatest qualities and gifts. And as a mom especially, it's really cool to see.
That just makes me love him even more. Tyler Hubbard on his mom and his wife. Good mom. Those are your trending headlines.
1027 KORD. He's one of country music's biggest stars, and you can see him live in Phoenix. Listen for the Luke Combs contest codes at 820, 1020, 120, 420, and 720. And then enter them on our app. Grand prize winner gets concert tickets for them and a friend, airfare, hotel, and $500 cash. Get contest rules and more info on our app. Brought to you by Columbia Nashville. On number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Tyler Hubbard back in right now. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. 650. You got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you right now. Sunshine, 55 degrees. Going to be a nice Friday for you and an even warmer day tomorrow, near 90. As we'll be out and about right there.
I love it.
And we'll be doing the Tri-Cities Cancer Center.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. And anywhere, everywhere on your KORD mobile app. If you're ever curious why Florida-Georgia line broke up, we got that listed for you right there on the website. And the most amazing remote campsites.
I saw.
Planning out your summer vacation.
Sure thing.
I'm working on an article. I don't want to give it away, but I'm working on an article. If you're thinking about a great road trip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my 12-year-old mind goes nuts on this one. It's going to be the wackiest road trip from Poo Poo Point to Pee Pee Island. So
Really?
Patty's like, are you in junior
I've never
high?
heard of poo-poo what? Point?
Poo Poo Point.
Okay.
It's in Washington. It exists. It's called
Wow.
Poo Poo Point. And I hear it's amazing. It's got
Oh.
amazing views.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're going to take you from Poo Poo Point to PP Island. So there.
Man.
I know you're like only little toddlers, laugh. Remember when? Yeah, well, you haven't
Yeah,
had
of
kids.
course you're gonna.
But when you have
well,
kids,
yes, we have
oh.
Yes, there are towns that have.
Yeah,
you
funny,
know,
funny names
funny
like that.
names,
But
yeah.
I know when Logan was like a toddler and he learned the word poo poo or pee pee, and so then they say it to you like, Daddy,
All the time.
poo poo pee pee, like like okay.
Imagine if we're going to Poo-Poo Island.
I know. That's
Poo Poo Point.
Poo Poo Point. Yeah, exactly. People are going to laugh there. So we'll get that posted for you right there on the KORD mobile app. Also on the way, other people's problems. I know many years ago when you were dating Patty, didn't you have a boyfriend where you had a pretty big age span?
I did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
We're going to talk
I did.
about
My dad was like
not having it,
cool
right?
with that at all.
So
yeah.
that is the situation we got going on in other people's problems, and we'll talk about that coming up here in just about 10 minutes. The question is, should they be able to bring them to a party, and the family's going to react and all that. So you can go check it out now. It's on the Facebook page. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Blown away, 707, number 1 for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you on a very warm already Friday. 55 degrees for you, sunshine. Looking forward to the weekend. We'll be out and about right there, Tri-Cities Cancer Crushing. Love this, the walkathon, runathon. I mean, it's going to be fun. 5K.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Join us.
Yeah, 5K, 10K. We'll be out there providing the music, and it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. All right, let's jump into other people's problems. And Patty might be able to relate to CK in this situation here.
Rick and Patty, my family is having a barbecue on Memorial Day. I'm 24. I'm dating a 49-year-old man. My family doesn't know about my older boyfriend. Do you think I should bring him to the party? What should I do? How have your listeners dealt with great age gaps? CK and Kennewick.
I've got a couple friends. I know that many years ago you had dated somebody. What do you recall how many years it was? Like, was it 10, 15? What do you recall the age gap?
Well, I know. So I was like maybe 17, 18.
Okay.
And yeah, he was older. He owned a restaurant. He owned a Greek restaurant. His name was Dino.
And you brought him home.
He was very charismatic. Yeah.
You brought him home, and Dad did not like it.
No. So I dated him a very short time.
Because Dad was like,
yep.
Oh, the heck.
I know. I wanted to go to Greece.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
I had never been. And so I would ask him, Dad, I need a passport. What for?
Have you seen the movie Taken? I don't know. Looking back, Patty's like, maybe not.
Yeah, the relationship did not last shortly after that. I did bring him home, and my dad about flipped.
Yeah, like that. Nope, we're going to shut this down right
He
then.
did shut it down.
So I've got a couple friends. I've got a friend that there's a 25-year age span between them, and they're been happily married as long as I've known them, and it does work for some people. It does. My wife, we talk about her old man list. So she likes like old like Kenny Rogers used to be on her old man list of who she thought was hot. I'm like, Kenny Rogers?
Kenny Rogers was good looking.
Oh, well, she was like, and so she said Liam Neeson, who's now in his 70s.
He's good looking.
Has finally made made it to her list. Finally made it.
Harrison Ford was good looking too.
Yeah. So, if you brought any of them home, I don't think the family have a problem with. But this is 24 years, 49. That's quite the age span.
It is quite a span.
Now looking back, I mean, I'm a little older than the man there. I don't know if I don't even know if I could date somebody 24, now, because you're like, what do I got in common?
Yes, you know what? Yeah, he was, for me, in my situation, he wanted me to work in his restaurant, and I was already working.
This is all called trafficking, I
Well, I was like, this is not going to happen.
Absolutely not. So, all right, CK, we'll do our best to solve this for you. I've got a few friends that have big age spans. I've also had friends that have had big age spans, and it never worked out. They were like, I mean, I had a coworker once that only dated 20-year-olds, and he was in his late 40s, early 50s.
Wow.
Oh, now he's 70 and never found love. You know what I'm saying? He's never found love because he keeps thinking the 20-year-old, and he's like, you got nothing in common with that 20-year-old.
So I worked at a place, too. My old boss took up with the 20-year-old.
Well,
It's like, how's this? They're happily married.
They're happily married. Different strokes for different
I
folks,
guess.
But is this girl too young? Should she bring the guy to the barbecue? All right, 547 KORD. App chat us. What would you do in this situation? We want to know. It's other people's problems. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Favorite, there you go. 721, number one for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. All right, coming up here, Hermiston Raceway this weekend.
I've heard some things.
Have some folks stopping by with some tickets, hopefully, coming up here in just a little bit. Sunday is Mother's Day. And I know, sadly, your mom passed
It is
away.
sad for me. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is my first Mother's Day without my mom.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
don't-
I'm so
yeah.
sorry about that. I know. I always tell Megan. Megan's headed to Oregon this weekend to see her mom.
Yeah.
And I always tell her that she's so lucky. She has her mom and dad still. She's
Yeah.
got her mom and dad. And I'm like, I told her, I say, you got to be grateful that you get to see your mom and dad and all of that and shit. But that's where she's headed. So yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, my mom, just like your mom. Your mom passed away recently. Mine
Yep.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then my beloved foster parents have been gone for a
Yeah.
long time. But my
We
dad,
have memories.
we got memories, But I outside of my siblings and my son, that's it. There's nobody really. My aunts, I think I got a couple aunts left. but-
Now, do you do anything for Megan for Mother's Day? I mean, I know she's not here for this one.
Well,
but will
we
you?
try to get her son Kyron to do stuff, and I got to give it up for Kyron actually because for years of pulling teeth. Yeah, pulling teeth. So remember we've joked on the
Yeah,
show
here's a
about
candle,
a
Mom.
candle.
Yeah.
He yesterday afternoon showed up and gave her a card, but there was a $50 gift card for the movies.
Oh, very nice.
And a $25 Outback Steakhouse card as well. So he spent $75.
Well, I guess the next date is on her.
I was
huh?
going to say $75.
Rick's looking forward to it.
I was like, wow, he just turned 21. I was like, oh man, and he didn't.
That's nice.
He didn't have to be like, hey man, don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally you have to send a little text. Hey, don't forget, it's Mother's Day. So I thought we'd have a little bit of fun because it is, Mother's Day is Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's have some grade school kids call in and tell us why your mom's so great. So
Oh, I
if you-
love that.
So if you're in grade school, 547 KORD, tell us why mom's great.
What makes your mom so special?
I know,
What do you love about mom?
Exactly. We're going to share some of these stories coming up in just a little bit. So kids call in and let's salute the moms because
Why not?
Without them, you wouldn't be here. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, without them, you wouldn't be
When
here.
I'm on my way home from work, right?
Yeah.
I pass by Jason Lee Elementary.
Yeah.
I see moms out
Yeah.
there picking up their
It's exactly.
children.
Yeah, without mom, you would be nowhere. So mom, we salute you. Take some calls on the way. 547 KORD. You got Rick and Patty.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. 1027 KORD. He's one of country music's biggest stars, and you can see him live in Phoenix. Listen for the Luke Combs contest codes at 820, 1020, 120, 420, and 720, and then enter them on our app. Grand prize winner gets concert tickets for them and a friend, airfare, hotel, and $500 cash. Get contest rules and more info on our app. Brought to you by Columbia Nashville on number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Tucson, too late. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD at 736. You got Rick, you got Patty. Mother's Day is this weekend. We've taken your calls, 547 KORD. And, of course, the kids, we're talking about the kids. Kids call in, talk about your mom. We want to hear these great stories. And Mia is 8 years old. Her mom's name is Celia. You want to tell us about your mom there, Mia?
Yeah. My mom is very hardworking. She's very nice and she's very funny.
Aw,
I'm going to get her a present.
I love that. Thank you, Mia. And she's going to
She
get...
sounds like a lovely
oh,
lady.
She's going to get mom a present. And
I
we did.
know. We couldn't ask because
nope, didn't want to give it away.
mom's right there.
I did not. We did not, Mia, want to give away your present because we know it's gonna be a good
gonna be
one.
a good one.
I remember one of my favorite things to do is my foster dad. There's these things called, I've never seen these flowers, but they're called yellow bells and bluebells. That's what he called them, right? And so we would go out where we lived.
Pick some flowers.
We'd go pick some flowers for
Nice,
Mother's Day for her.
yeah.
And they're wildflowers. They grow wild. And to this day, I've never
You
been
don't
able
know what the yellow or bluebells are?
That's what he called it, but I've never been able to find them.
Oh.
You know, I mean, I love irises. Irises is my favorite because
Is that-
that's a purple and yellow.
Yeah.
But it was not irises. It was definitely a bluebell. I'll have to go research what these flowers were. But as a little kid, when you're six,
Interesting. Yeah,
when
you just know what he called them.
yeah, it's what he called them, 6 or 7 years old. So you didn't know, but we went and picked some for Mother's Day on the side of the road, and she, you know, I knew she loved them. You know.
I
So-
remember, like in second grade, we made Mother's Day cards, and
Oh yeah, that's the best. So kids, keep calling 547 KORD. Tell us about your mom.
I was born from my mom. We like to eat dinner together
Okay.
and lunch and breakfast. My mom makes the best spaghetti.
Oh,
It's really, really awesome.
I love that. All right, best spaghetti. I know, mom makes the best spaghetti. There's no doubt about it. Mom is the best cook. Loving these calls. Mother's Day Sunday, 547 KORD. Kids, keep calling. Share more of your calls on the way. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Rolls latest halfway to hell. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning, 749. Sunshine right now, 60 degrees. Going to be a gorgeous weekend and things to do. Well, we got Lacey from Hermiston Raceway stepping on here because you're getting ready for the weekend, aren't you, Lacey?
That's right. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We're super excited because the Wings Sprint Cars are back. Hermiston Raceway happening tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow.
And tell us about what we're going to see.
So this is going to be our only sprint car show, open wheel show for the season. Right now, we have about 17 Speed Tour sprint cars, which is a big deal in our asphalt world. So it's going to be an awesome show. And we got a big lineup with West Coast Vintage Racers, Northwest Vintage Modifieds, the Midway Legends, Mini Stocks, and Hornets. It's going to be an outstanding event, lots of pavement pounding, and it's a perfect time to bring your mom because it's Mother's Day weekend.
That's right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the gates open at 4 and then racing starts at 6 p.m. But we have Fan Fest at 5 p.m. on the front stretch. So you can come and meet your favorite drivers, take photos, get some autographs, sit in some race cars. So make sure you bring the kids out.
And you were talking about mom earlier. How about some patio seating, right? Do you guys have that? And
Yes.
Take care of mom, treat her right.
Yes, that's right.
So there are many ways you can do it. You can get tickets on your website. What's your website?
It's www.hermistonraceway.com.
And you can buy tickets online.
Yes, you can.
And can you buy them at the gate?
Yes, you can.
All right. And there's different levels. So you've got Saturday night admission. Then you got also the patio seating, 21 and over, all that for mom, and different levels that you can buy tickets for.
Absolutely, yes.
And I like that. And also buy some parking online too.
Actually, parking is free.
Oh,
Yep. But we do have some VIP parking left, I believe, in turn 4, which is always a great time. So.
yeah. That's the best. Is that the turn that everybody likes to be sitting in?
Yeah. Turn 4 is always really exciting.
Got it.
Well, we're super excited that you get to bring these events to the Tri-Cities and the area, and it's so exciting because I know you guys do a lot with Tri-City Raceway as well.
That's right,
And
yes.
Red Mountain and all that, and it's just amazing that you can bring this kind of entertainment. So if no one thanks you, we thank you.
Well, thank you.
Because people need good events to go to and fun events to go to, and I love when people always say, "Oh, there's nothing to do." I mean, you've heard that, Lacey. Have you not heard that? Oh, nothing to do in your name.
Yes,
Or
there's-
Hermiston, nothing to do. And you're like, there's a lot to do.
There is. And if you haven't ever been out, I encourage you to come out and bring your family. It's a great family atmosphere. It's so much fun, and it's a perfect opportunity to hang out and experience some kind of adrenaline. So
It's fun. Powered by Toyota, Hermiston Raceway, the website, hermistonraceway.com. Tickets still available. I think, Lacey, we'll give away some
I was
tickets.
just going to say the best way to get tickets.
Yeah.
And they're free.
We're going to give them, is us right now.
Yes.
So Lacey, we're going to have you pick, this is going to be crazy, Lacey.
Which
you
numbers?
pick callers number blank and blank. So callers blank and blank. What numbers?
5 and 3.
Oh, look how nice you are. 5 and 3. Normally they come in and go 112.
Oh man.
Then we spend all morning.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to the Hermiston Raceway, 547-KORD, 547-KORD, caller 3 and caller 5,
Yes,
right? All
you
right.
guys are going to go into some action.
All right. Thank you, Lacey, for coming in. HermistonRaceway.com.
Thank you
Gonna
so
be
much.
Fun. Tomorrow, gates open at 4. Racing begins at 6. Wings Sprint Cars are back. Don't miss out. Hermiston Raceway. And there you go. It's 1027 KORD.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD. 1027 KORD. He's one of country music's biggest stars, and you can see him live in Phoenix. Listen for the Luke Combs contest codes at 820, 1020, 120, 420, and 720, and then enter them on our app. Grand prize winner gets concert tickets for them and a friend, airfare, hotel, and $500 cash. Get contest rules and more info on our app. Brought to you by Columbia Nashville on number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Or tickets to see Chris Stapleton in Seattle this summer. Super excited about that great show with Sheryl Crow and Willie Nelson.
That's going to be awesome.
Smoking weed with Willie. Maybe if I can get
Are
over.
you going to?
If I can get to the.
Yeah,
if I can
come
get-
on.
If I can get to the bus, and he, as Toby Keith said before he passed away, is like never smoke weed with Willie again because he can toke.
I remember. Yeah.
He can toke. So this weekend going to be a hot one. I don't know. Has anybody raised your hand if you've actually started up your air conditioning?
I
unit?
did yesterday.
Yeah?
I had to have the air conditioning on, which leads me to the perfect business, if you will, Campbell and Company.
Yeah.
You know I highly recommend them with hot summer days here and you need air conditioning. This is going to be like the hottest summer on record. At least that's what all the experts are saying. So if you need your air conditioning repaired and maybe need some maintenance or just a complete replacement of the whole thing, Campbell and Company has you covered. They understand that having AC working when it's sweltering, it's a safety issue for, a lot of people, whether it's elderly people or those with medical issues. And they want to ensure that we all have air conditioning to, fight the inevitable heat waves this summer. They're the reason why they've been voted the number 1 service for the Tri-City Herald, the Yakima Herald, the number 1 HVAC company in Tri-Cities and Yakima year after year after year. And they offer award-winning customer service. I got to tell you, they are top notch when it comes to. I know I always tell you about that leaky faucet.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
They were there within hours. I made the call, and literally they were there. They told me what they were doing, and I knew exactly what it was going to cost. There was not going to be any surprise cost. So I promise you do not want to be without air conditioning this summer. The people you need to call, Campbell and Company. You can check them out online. It's good Lord. TrustCampbell.com.
It's Friday.
Well, it is Friday, but
It's Friday.
because you know what? They have the Trust Right service plan, which is what I'm on, and I'm always talking about that.
Right.
And I've got them for all 3, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. They call you, make an appointment. They've got you covered with maintenance and, the whole deal. Don't get caught without AC this summer. Check them out. It's Campbell and Company. TrustCampbell.com.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Get ready, Tri-Cities. Pet Overpopulation Prevention's annual Pooch and Pal event is back and better than ever. Mark your calendars for June 15th at Columbia Point Park. Lace up your sneakers and leash up your furry friends for a fun-filled 5K walk or run. Early registration is happening now. Sign up today and snag yourself a cool t-shirt, swag bag, and exclusive access to the post-fun run party. But wait, there's more. POP is also seeking vendors and sponsors to join in the excitement. Visit poptricities.com. That's POPP Tricities.com to register, sign up, and get involved. Sun's out, tongues out, folks. Let's make this year's Pooch and Pal the best one yet. See you there. Or is one of our favorite songs from Luke, and of course, a great flyaway to Phoenix, Arizona with the code word right now, 665.
The number?
The
665,
Yep.
you say?
Yep, 665
Got
right
it.
now. 665. 665 playing along for our Luke Combs Flyaway to Phoenix, Arizona. Right now, 665. Input that in right there on your KORD mobile app. You can also go to the website, 1027KORD.com as well. So there you go. Again, 665 Growing Up and Getting Old Tour. It's an awesome experience, and you and your bestie could be doing it right there in Phoenix, Arizona. Codes come down at 820, 1020, 120, 420, and 720. So 5 chances a day to walk away with Luke Combs tickets. All right, got a situation going on with CK in Kennewick. There's a big age difference here.
She's 24 and she's dating a dude who's 49, and the family doesn't know about it. Should she bring him to the barbecue on Memorial Day?
All right.
That's the big question.
Yeah, a lot of people going around. I know that Patty can relate to this because when she was 17 or 18, she brought home a guy, and Dad was like, nope.
My dad was like, how old is he? What is going on?
Not going down that way. So people are saying, what are they saying there?
Well, Shane says, take him and record your family's reaction and post it here.
That'll be great. Amy says, do not spring him on your family at a huge event.
If you're mature enough to date someone old enough to be your dad, then you're old enough to face it. That's from Michelle.
Jarrett says, sure, but leave his walker at home.
In my friend group, and she says, I'm much closer to them and their families than my own. New partners tend to just show up at events, and it's always surprising, but it is fun. I guess it depends on your family. You know them better than strangers on the internet. Maybe just bring them, shock everyone for funsies. That's from Katie.
And Miranda says, if you've not been dating a long time, I wouldn't bring him. No point in having that conversation if he won't be around for future gatherings. So interesting. Again, it's like,
people joke about it, but if you really like him and if you see it, the relationship going further.
So a friend of mine, it was funny. We were at a Dust Devils game and she made a comment. And at the time she was 28, 29, 30.
Okay.
And she made the comment. She goes, I'm at that age where I could date the son or the father or the dad. Yeah. And I went, she is. I'm like, I thought about it for a second when she said that. And I thought, yeah, she could date somebody she's 28, 29, 30.
Just don't date them both at the same time.
I'm not telling that she did that, but it was an interesting thought that she had said. She just said, I'm at that age in my dating life where I could date the dad or the son. So, and I will tell you this, I'm going to do a little shout out to my friend Trandon, and his dad is apparently, I've seen a photo, is good looking. No, he's drop dead. He's an older guy. And
like Gary the Bachelor?
No.
The senior bachelor?
Oh, don't even get that's a mess right now. But Trandon's father is a good looking dude. And even my wife was like, he looked great for an old guy. I'm like, so okay.
So what about is the dad married?
No, he's single. He's single, lives down in Hermiston. But when I saw the photo, and I think Trandon's 30 some, so his dad's like near 60 or whatever. But yeah. And I saw the photo. Well, this is a good-looking guy. If you brought that, I said, if you brought that guy.
Can you imagine? My girlfriend started dating my dad.
I guarantee if she brought a really good-looking guy, that's, if he's good-looking.
If he's good-looking.
They're going to look the other way.
You're saying if he's good-looking,
they're going to look the other way.
Automatically accepted?
I'm sure he would be. Yeah, I think so. I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying it. If he's a good-looking older guy, yeah, I think the family like, okay, Now, if he looks like a bum, no. You look like a bum, get out of here. So anyway, what would you do in this situation? Looks like it was kind of a 50-50 on this. Some said take him.
Well, I like how people are joking. Well, sure.
Yeah.
Leave his walker at home, though. Okay.
I'm glad to know 49 is ready for the walker there, guys.
I know.
All right, 547-KORD. App chat us. What would you do in this situation? We want to know. It's other people's problems.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, #1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.